Ken?
Hello, I'm Ken Frick. I'm a 1976 graduate of Ohio University. For years, actually my wife still does it, she will volunteer to many people that the best 10 years of my life was spent at Ohio University. Um, uh, if you would go ahead and skip through, we'll come back to this, we'll just go back and go through the photographs. The 10 years, there were 4 years in the middle of those 10 years when I was in the military. So I'm going to talk about autobiographical, if you don't mind, with a purpose at the end. My interest in photography began during my military service. I purchased my first camera from a pawn shop in Las Vegas. I knew almost immediately that somehow a camera was going to be a big part of my future. When I returned home from Vietnam, I had enough camera gear to go to be in the photo program at OU. And then, unfortunately, what I didn't know was how to use it. That was coming. Look at this photograph. This is one of my favorites. There were two things about OU that I did not know, other than how to use the camera. The second was that there were actually two schools of photography at OU at the time. There was no BizCom, with the schools in existence today. So I chose the wrong school by chance. It was the best mistake I think I've made in my life, going to the fine arts program as opposed to the journalism school. During my first year studying, I learned,
but it's not.
I learned from the masters. I studied painting and the history of photography. My minor was in art history. I learned a great deal just by being in those classes.
He's talking about his.
In the next year, a new instructor came to OU, and my life was going to change, and that was Terry Eiler. I can guarantee you today that I would not be here looking at these photographs with you folks if it weren't for Terry's influence on me as a young photographer. Changed my life. I've had a wonderful career in photography, and it really began at Ohio University. I traveled a great deal on a motorcycle. And as I travel, I carry my camera gear with me all the time. And these are photographs that I've taken on all of these were on my motorcycle travels. Terry, this is Dave Levinston. Dave Levinston was one of our fellow students when I was at Ohio University. Please. There are what I learned is that you're born with a certain sense of balance within, and what you have to do is to nurture it, and to see how light and shape and form all come together in each of your photographs. I've traveled I've traveled 500,000 miles on my motorcycles. I have quite a library, but it all goes back to my time at Ohio University in the fine arts program. I look forward to questions you might have at the end.
Hey, Ken.
Yes.
I still have your circus book.
No kidding.
Absolutely. I don't lose good pictures.
It was a transformative time for me in my life. I cannot imagine my life without being a photographer. It's just been a phenomenal career. After I left OU, after Terry's influence, I worked in two small newspapers, and then for an advertising agency that I went into business for myself. I never had a studio. I worked out of my home. All of my work was location. Almost all of it was location. I did work for industrial work, corporate work, commercial work, advertising, editorial work. I've been too blessed. I'm 72. Been retired for 7 years, and I'm out all the time trying to find new photographs.
Thank you, Ken.
Yes, my pleasure. Really.
Thank
you for having us. Thank you for making this available to everybody.
Thank you.